Willie Taggart. Willie Taggart, born August 27, 1976, is an American football college coach who is the head coach at Florida Atlantic University FAU. Taggart had most recently previously served as the head coach at Florida State University. He has held the head coach position at four Division I football bowl subdivision programs: Western Kentucky 2009 to 2012 seasons, South Florida 2013 to 2016 seasons, Oregon 2017 season, and Florida State 2018 season, and part of the 2019 season through November 3, 2019. At all four schools, he was the first African American to be hired as the head coach. Playing career. High school career. Taggart was a prep standout at Manatee High School in Bradenton, Florida, where he was a first-team All-State and All-Conference selection as a senior after guiding the Hurricanes to the State 5A championship game. He helped lead the football team to the state title his junior season and helped the school post a 26-4 record during that two-year span, while recording more than 3,000 yards passing and 975 yards on the ground. College career. After high school, Taggart became a star quarterback for the Western Kentucky University WKU Hilltoppers from 1995 through 1998, being one of only three WKU players in the previous 50 years. In each of his last two collegiate seasons, he was a finalist for the prestigious Walter Payton Award, which is an honor given annually to the top offensive player in NCAA football. Taggart finished fourth in the balloting in 1997 and seventh as a senior the following year. An All-American as a senior, he was also the 1998 NCAA Independence Offensive Player of the Year. Taggart was recruited to WKU by Jim Harbaugh to play for his father, Jack Harbaugh. Coaching career. Early coaching years. After graduating from WKU in 1998, Taggart stayed on at the school as an assistant through 2006, serving as co-offensive coordinator under Jack Harbaugh on the Hilltoppers' 2002 Division IA national champions. He also worked alongside Harbaugh's son Jim, who had been an unpaid certified assistant coach under his father in the final years of his NFL career. When Jim Harbaugh was named head coach of the Stanford Cardinal football team following the 2006 season, he hired Taggart as his running backs coach. Taggart served in that role for the next two seasons, developing Doak Walker Award winner and Heisman runner-up Toby Gerhart into a star during that time. The younger Harbaugh also gave Taggart responsibility for recruiting in Taggart's home state of Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, and Riverside County, California. Western Kentucky 2010-2012. In 2010, Taggart left his position at Stanford as the running backs coach in order to become the head football coach of his alma mater, Western Kentucky. In their first year under Taggart, the Hilltoppers broke a 26-game losing streak while finishing the season with a record of 2-10. In 2011, Taggart led WKU to a 7-5 season, where the Hilltoppers lost the first 4 games of the season, but then won 7 of their last 8 games. Although having a winning record, they were not invited to a bowl game that year. In 2012, Taggart led WKU once again to a bowl-eligible record of 7-5. The Hilltoppers accepted an invitation to play Central Michigan in the Little Caesars Bowl on December 26, 2012 on ESPN. However, Taggart did not coach in this bowl game, having already accepted the head coaching position of the South Florida Bulls on December 7, 2012. South Florida 2013-2016. On December 7, 2012, Taggart took over as head coach at the University of South Florida in his native Tampa Bay area. In his first season, Taggart led the Bulls to a 2-10 season. The following season, Taggart's team doubled the number of wins and finished with a 4-8 record. During the off-season, Taggart made several personnel changes, including replacing the offensive and defensive coordinators. The change of schemes as well as the development of his first two recruiting classes provided the team with much needed energy and depth of positions. In 2015, led by conference leaders quarterback Quinton Flowers and running back Marlon Mack, the Bulls started the season 1-3 before finishing the regular season with a record of 8-5 and earning bowl eligibility for the first time in 5 years. The Bulls lost to WKU in the Miami Beach Bowl. In 2016, the Bulls went 10-2 and won a share of the AAC East Division. This was the Bulls' first double-digit win season in school history. Oregon 2017. On December 7, 2016, the University of Oregon announced Taggart as the Ducks' new head coach, replacing the fired Mark Helfrich. In January 2017, 3 Oregon football players were hospitalized after grueling military-style workouts. Multiple sources described the workouts to the Oregonian as akin to military basic training, with one said to include up to an hour of continuous push-ups and up-downs. Taggart personally visited the ill and hospitalized players to wish them a speedy recovery. I have visited with the 3 young men involved in the incidents in the past few days, and I have been in constant contact with their families, offering my sincere apologies, Taggart said in the statement. As the head football coach, I hold myself responsible for all of our football-related activities, and the safety of our students must come first. I have addressed the issue with our strength and conditioning staff, and I fully support the actions taken today by the university. I want to thank our medical staff and doctors for caring for all of our young men, and Taggart's hiring at Oregon drew attention to the low number of African-American head coaches in major college football, 14 out of 128 schools. The hiring came several years after Oregon's passing of House Bill 3118, which requires state-funded schools to interview qualified minority candidates for top coaching and athletic administration positions. Oregon went 7-5 overall and 4-5 in the Pac-12 in 2017 with Taggart at the reins. The Ducks beat Nebraska, Arizona, and rival Oregon State. They were bested by UCLA, Sanford, and Washington State. Additionally, the Ducks lost the Las Vegas Bowl to Boise State on December 16 with Mario Cristobal at the helm after Taggart accepted the position at Florida State. Florida State 2018-2019. On December 5, 2017, Taggart accepted the head coaching job at Florida State, replacing Jimbo Fisher. In his first season, the Seminoles finished 5-7, their first losing season on the field since 1976, Bobby Bowden's first year. They were not invited to a bowl for the first time since the end of the 1981 season, breaking the longest active bowl appearance streak in FBS. Florida State fans were not used to staying home for bowl season, and there were numerous calls for Taggart's firing. However, school president John Thrasher and athletic director Dave Coburn voiced confidence in Taggart. According to a story in Bleacher Report, Florida State had bottomed out in 2018 due in part to cultural problems dating from Fisher's tenure. In particular, Taggart was stunned at the football team's casual approach to academics. When he arrived, Florida State had the worst academic progress rate in FBS and was on the brink of an automatic bowl ban, which further complicated his efforts to rebuild the program. Following a 4-5 start to the 2019 season, Taggart was fired during mid-season in November 2019. For the removal of Taggart, Florida State had to pay over $20 in buyouts, including about $18 to Taggart after the firing, and over $4 paid to Oregon at his hiring, $3 in Taggart's contract with Oregon, and additional $1.03 in Oregon still. Florida Atlantic 2020 present. On December 11, 2019, 2 days after Lane Kiffin resigned from FAU and accepted the head coach position at Ole Miss, FAU announced the hiring of Taggart as the school's next head coach. The 5-year contract would pay Taggart $750,000 annually with a $3 and buyout if Taggart leaves before December 1, 2022. Personal life. Taggart and his wife Tanchia have two sons, Willie Jr. and Jackson, and one daughter, Morgan. Head coaching record.